So if kneeling feels uncomfortable on your knees this morning, come to seated. But we are going to be doing a kneeling to standing type thing, so you can always find other ways to do that. Okay. So with your hands one on top of the other, palms resting one on top of the other, eyes closed, shoulders relaxed. And taking some deep breaths. In and out through the nose. Just relax the shoulders. Notice if you're clenching your teeth, if the tongue's to the roof of the mouth, just bring it down. Find a gap between your teeth. And just take a moment to slow the heart rate as we come to the mat. Slow it down, slow the breath, take it easy. And just to say, if you have got blocks, bricks for your hamstrings, you may find them useful today. So maybe grab them now if you feel you might want to use them. Otherwise, just another 2 or 3 slow deep breaths here. And then open the eyes, interlace your fingers, press your palms above the head. So we're going to get moving a bit now. If you're sitting cross-legged, you can simply move side to side. If you're kneeling and it's okay to come upright on your knees and tuck the toes, come to this position here. Press your hips forwards, tighten your glutes a little, pull the belly in. And we're going to lean to hips to the left, press the arms to the right. So stretch out your side, and then we're going to come all the way back to the heels. And then go the other way. So hips to the right, press your hands to the left. And then back to heels and switch. It's just moving between both sides. Remember, you can always hold this static and simply stretch side to side. Because if this doesn't feel great on your back for any reason, maybe press your hips forwards, make sure you're not back bending here, you've got your lower belly zipped up. A couple more rounds here. Just waking up the side body, get a bit of movement in the hips. Okay, now coming back to centre, from here we're going to roll onto our heels. Sorry, just keep letting people in. Roll onto our heels to come to stand. Now you can use your hands if you want to, so see how you get on. Worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to roll back. So press your hands up, tighten the belly, sit back onto your heels, push down into the heels to come up. Okay, harder than it looks, so use your hands if you need to. We're going to do that 2 more times. So coming back down, upright kneeling, come back, press into your heels, push, push, push to come up, and back down again. Push, 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 and this time we're going to bring the right leg up, release the hands. Make sure you're squeezing that left glute in, tightening the lower belly. With your hands on your hips, just pause here, find your balance, make sure that left foot is pressing down. Then we're going to soften that left knee and we're going to step forwards, straightening the legs. Take an inhale, reach your arms up, squeeze your thighs in, exhale, twist to the right. That back heel can go down for balance, okay? Otherwise, we're going to lean forwards. The left hand can go to the shin, a block, or outside the floor. Sorry, outside the foot on the floor. Twist to the right. Maybe take your gaze up. Press firmly into the feet. Tighten the tummy muscles. Pause, stretch, breathe. And then slowly look down. Bend your front knee and bring your left knee into the chest, come up to stand. So push, 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 push down into that right leg. Extend that left leg straight, reach your arms alongside your ears. Hug that left thigh in, tighten the tummy muscles. Keep pushing down into that right foot, breathe. And then we're going to bend this leg. Grab it with your left hand. You have the option to stay here. Otherwise, bend your right knee and take your right hand down towards the floor to hover, or take your hand onto a block here. Take your time. Press the foot into the hand. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze that standing leg. And then bend your right knee. Bring that left knee back into the chest. Stretch that left leg forwards again. Reach up. Hug this thigh in. Tighten the belly. Push down into that right foot, especially the heel. And then bend that left knee. Step back, high lunge. Take a breath in, straighten your legs. As you exhale, lower the back knee, twist to the right. Inhale, come back up again, squeeze the thighs. Exhale, bend and twist to the right. We're going to do this 3 more times. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend and twist. Lower that knee to hover. Good, inhale. Tighten your tummy muscles, exhale. Last one, inhale. We're going to hold it on the exhale, twist and pulse or bounce for 20, 15, 10. Last couple, hold it here. Reach your arms up, inhale, straighten the legs, open out warrior 2. So make any adjustments you need to with your legs. Bend that front knee, reach for your fingertips. Suck the lower belly in, take an inhale. As you exhale, reach to the right, right arm on the thigh, left arm alongside the ear. You can opt to stay here or take a bind. Left arm wraps around the back. Lower the right shoulder and wrap it round. Hands reach towards each other. Draw that left shoulder back. If the right hand can grab the left wrist, give that a go. And then look down. Hands to the mat or blocks. Lift your back heel off the floor so you're facing forwards. Just pause here for a hamstring stretch. Draw your chest forwards. Slow inhale. Exhale fully. And then from here we're going to come to seated. I'm just going to move my right foot back because I need space in front of me. So you may just simply need to come to seated and then come into the position. You can always use hands on blocks here, which will give you more space to bring this back leg forward. So bring your left knee into the chest, take it forwards and down. Okay, left arm around your knee, right hand behind you, twist. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist to your right. Just a couple of breaths here. And then face the front. This is the thing I kept falling out of this morning. So, take your left hand behind you and bring your left knee into the chest. You're going to hold the knee. I want you to really push into that right foot so you feel this hamstring engage and grip with your left fingertips. Now you can either stay here holding the knee or hold the foot, okay? And you're going to twist to your left as you lift your hips. So it's a bit like reverse tabletop. So lift the hips. Twist to the left, and maybe straighten that left leg. Keep gripping with the left fingertips. Ooh. Keep pushing down into that right foot. Keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Use your glutes here. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Release that top leg. We're going to come into 3-leg dog. So face the back of your mat and extend your left leg straight up. If you want to choose regular downward dog here, you can. Otherwise, press your left heel up, root your right heel down, and push forwards with your hands. Tighten the tummy muscles. And then bring your left knee into the chest. Bend your right knee a little and look at your right heel. You're going to turn that right heel out and tap the left toes down. Stretch your left arm alongside your ear. Lift the hips. Now you can either stay here or you can place your left foot on your right knee. Tighten the tummy muscles. Engage the right side of your waist. And then reverse tabletop again. Place your left foot down. Point your toes to face the front of the mat. And we're going to lift the hips and stretch that top arm over. Hug your thighs in. Press into the base of your big toes. And stretch. Hug your thighs and tighten the belly. And then turn your toes to face the middle of the mat again. So come back to where you were. Hold on to your left knee. This right arm is super strong. We're going to come into a lunge. So you can either stay holding onto your knee or grab your big toe. We're going to pivot on the ball of that back foot and step the left foot forwards. Back knee down. Point the toes away. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hips. Stretch into that right hip. As you inhale, reach up. Exhale, gently press your hips forwards. Maybe gaze up, maybe press your palms. If you want to give your arms a break, hands to your front thigh. 3 more breaths. And then from here, bring your hands to the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Then we're going to repeat exactly the same sequence on the other side. So come onto your knees. Remember, we're going to come up to stand here. If you found that really challenging, just sticking downward dog for the moment, you can always use your hands to get up and down. Otherwise, interlace your fingers, press your palms up, tighten the tummy muscles. And then from here, roll back onto your heels. Push down to come up. And then back down onto your knees. Upright kneeling position. And then back onto your heels. Push down, rise up. Last one. Back down onto your knees. Come back onto your heels. Push into the heels. Rise all the way up. Pull your left knee into the chest. Release your arms. Squeeze that right hip in. Tighten the tummy muscles. Stand tall. Focus your gaze. And then as lightly as possible, we're going to step this left foot forwards. So step forwards. Straighten your legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left, arms out wide. Reach forwards. Take your right hand to your shin, a block, or outside the foot. If your hand is flat, push down into the hand. Twist to the left, left arm to the ceiling. Steady your breath. Steady your gaze. And then slowly look down, bend your front knee. Bring your right knee into the chest as you come up to stand. Extend your right leg out straight. Reach your arms up. Hug this right thigh bone into this hip socket. Push down into that left foot. Doesn't matter how high your leg is, but keep those front ribs in. And then bend that leg, reach back for the foot with your hand. Either hold here or lean forwards. Reach your left hand down to hover or take your hand to a block. Engage your glutes, push into that left foot. Feel that weight of the foot against the mat. Press down. Tighten your tummy muscles, bring that right knee back in front of you, extend that leg out straight, reach your arms up, hug that thigh in, tighten the tummy muscles, breathe. And then bend that leg, step back as lightly as you can, lunge. Take an inhale, straighten the legs. As you exhale, bend and twist to your left. Hover the back knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and twist. Inhale, straighten. Try and keep shoulders directly above hips as you bend and twist. Last two. Hold it here, 20 pulses. 15. 10. 5. Hold, reach your arms up, face the front or the back of the mat maybe now. Open out, warrior two. Adjust your legs, get nice and low, squeeze your left hip in. Reach your arms out wide. And then reach forwards, left arm on thigh, right arm alongside the ear. Or take that bind, right arm behind you. Lower the left shoulder, wrap your arm around. And then release your hands to the mat, come onto the ball of the back foot. Straighten the front leg. Remember, use blocks here if you need to. Stretch. Breathe in, draw your chest forwards. Breathe out and fold. So remember, we're going to bring that back leg through now to seated. So, bring your right knee into the chest. We're going to bring that right leg through to sit down. Right arm around your left knee, left hand behind you, deep breath in. Just taking a few breaths here. Pull the right toes towards you. Okay, so back to that reverse tabletop sequence. Place your right hand to the mat behind you. Bring your right knee in. So you're either going to hold the knee or the foot, and you're going to twist as you come up. So grip with your fingertips, push into that left foot, feel this hamstring engage, squeeze in, lift. Option to straighten the leg here, twist to your right. Keep gripping with your fingertips. Hug that right shoulder in, tighten those shoulder muscles, engage your glutes, and then bend that knee, three-leg dog, so you're facing the front of the mat. Well, I'm assuming you're facing the front of the mat, reaching your right leg up, or opting for downward dog here. Push into the hands, roll the right thigh inwards. And then bring your right knee into the chest. Bend your left knee, look at your left heel, turn the heel out and tap your right toes to the floor. So side plank. Reaching that top arm alongside your ear, engage the left side of the waist. So as you bring in your right foot to that bottom knee, right foot to left knee, lift. Keep stretching, reaching through that top hand. Remember, switch onto your forearm if you need to. And then we're going to tap that right foot down. Spin your toes to face the short edge of the mat. Lift your hips, reverse tabletop, but with a side stretch. Squeeze your thighs in. Push down into the feet. Push down into the base of your big toes. Then think about your feet. You're going to turn the toes to face the middle of the mat, so to turn inwards. And then either holding your right knee or your right big toe, spin on the ball of that back foot, step that right foot forwards, back knee down, low lunge, inhale. If you're having a bit more of a break here, hands to your front thigh. Tighten the belly, reach up, maybe gaze up, maybe press your palms, but squeeze your thighs in. And then release. Hands to the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Okay, so coming into high plank, last little blast here, doing some plank stuff. So push into the hands, tighten your thighs, your glutes, tighten the belly. Grip with your fingertips. And we're going to take some mountain climbers. So from here, bring one knee forwards and then switch. Just stepping or bringing knees to chest, one by one. Keep going. 15 more seconds. If you want to hold plank, you can always come to plank. Remember child's pose at any time. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank. Hold. Bring your right knee into the chest. You can always do this with your back knee down. Otherwise, lower your knee and then flip back up into the chest. For 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, switch. Left knee to chest, lower, inhale. Exhale, pull up. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Right foot to left wrist. Starting to wind down a bit now. Shift your hips to the right. And stretch to your left. So hopefully feeling a stretch in that right glute. Maybe into the thigh. And then come up, hands to the mat, come back to your tabletop. Bring your left knee to your left wrist, left foot, front of the right knee. Sit down, reach across to the right. And then come up, swing your legs around to the front, flex your feet, pull the toes towards you, deep breath in, stretch up, exhale, fold forwards. Doesn't matter how far you go, just looking for a stretch in the backs of the hamstrings, backs of the legs. The more you pull your toes in, the stronger the stretch in the calves. And then walk your hands back, shift your hips forwards, hands to knees, come to lie down. Take your hands, keep your hands on your knees, take your knees wide, just relax your feet completely, press your knees into the hands and pull your hands back onto the knees. Hopefully you're feeling that right in the inner thighs here. You can either stay here, Continue stretching out the inner thighs. Those of you that want to take your legs out straight, you can hold your calves. Some of you may wish to hold your feet. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Tailbone pressing down. And then release. Knees to chest. Just coming into a twist now, so knees over to the right, left arm out to the side. A little bit longer stretching today. Just relax the left shoulder. And then come to center, switch sides. And then come to center. Bring your knees to your chest, bring your head towards your knees. Stretch out your back, give yourself a squeeze. And then bring your head down. And then stretch your legs out, reach your arms alongside your ears. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out the mouth. And then just slide your arms down by your sides. Feet as wide as the mat. Lift your shoulders up and away from your ears. Your feet fall outwards. Relax the belly. And let the body settle. Use your breathing to help bring your mind back to the present moment if it wanders off. Just taking some slow, deep breaths, settling in, and then just letting your breath flow freely. Begin to come back. Small movements, slow, deep breaths. So conscious breaths. Gentle roll of the head side to side. When you're ready, reach the arms alongside your ears. Take a deep breath. Out the mouth. And then rolling over on your side. And pressing yourself up to seated. With the eyes closed, sitting up tall, hands in Chin Mudra. Take some slow, deep breaths. Just notice if you're holding any gripping in the body after the practice. Soften those areas. Bring your hands to your heart center. Namaste. Thank you.